Right, welcome back to another Spinato Spin. So glad to have you here. Going to talk about something pretty special tonight. Give you some insight of what's going on, how we feel, how basic a lot of people feel. A little confused, not really sure what's going on. But let me just ask one or two quick questions just to start out. What are the two things in your mind that we have total control of? Without a doubt, total control of. There's only two things in this world we really have total control of. Number one is our attitude, and number two is our activity. You see, you got to understand that you are in total control of your mind. There it is right there, control. It's all about who's pushing your buttons, who determines how excited you get, who determines how depressed you get, who determines how well your day is going to go. It's you. You have control of that. And also, as you conduct your business during the day and the things that you get involved in the day, all that activity and how you react to that is you. All you can control is your attitude and activity. Now, here's one thing to understand about activity. Activity is driven by what picture you see. No one can do anything unless they could see themselves doing it. Well, let me ask you this question. How is your picture? How is your vision of your future? How is your future designed for you? What do you see yourself getting involved in? Are you the type of person that gets up in the morning and is excited to get going on the day? Are you the type of person that gets fired up that night before because you know how great the day is going to be? Scale of 1 to 10, rate it with 10 as the highest. I can't wait till tomorrow. I can't wait till tomorrow. Well, what number would you give that? Would you give that a 5? Would you give it a 6, a 7, an 8, a 9, a 10? What is it? What compelling future have you created? See, it all comes down to this, folks. It all comes down to your attitude. It all comes down to whether or not you have total control of your mind. Its attitude is everything. It's going to drive everything you do forward. Here's what life really comes down to. It's real simple. Life is giving us two things that they promise you will get. They'll promise you get an opportunity, but other than that, they promise you a hard time. Well, that's no sweat to you, right? 90% is how you take it. Only 10% is how you make it. That's why we say attitude is everything. Attitude steers the ship. Attitude puts gas in the tank. It all comes down to what you're looking to do, what you're willing to sacrifice to accomplish. Now, when you create your future and you build your future, what does it look like? You know, you got to look at it this way. Let's say they only gave us a certain amount of paint, a certain amount of colors, and we had to draw a picture. Well, we all draw pictures in our mind all the time. You know what the problem is, though? A lot of people draw negative pictures. They drew pictures of worry, of doubt, of unself-assured situations where they can see themselves falling down and not getting what they want. That's not good. You got to take that paint and paint some sort of a picture out there that is so illuminated, so bright, that you are compelled to go towards it. You can't wait to get towards it. That's the difference between those that have made it and those that aren't going to make it yet. But you got to understand, the future is there for you. You create it every day. Even if you choose not to create it, you've now created it, because what you've done is you put yourself on the mercy of fate. You be the captain. You be the one who drives the ship. You determine what's going to happen with your life. There's a lot of people out there that really want to do something special. They really want to do it bad. But certain things get in their way. They get doubts. They get wonder. People turn them down. They get some sort of rejection. You know, the average salesperson will only ask a person once if they want to buy? Once. That's it. They won't ask more than once. Their job is to get the person to buy, and they only ask them once. And these are professional salespeople. See, in life, a lot of people only try once. And all of a sudden, if they don't make it, they say, well, wasn't meant to be. I guess I really wasn't cut out to be successful in this life. I guess I'll just go back to be average and ordinary and just take my lumps. That's not you. That's not you at all. You know deep down inside you could do something special. You know deep down inside there's a special person just dying to come out. Give you a quick history lesson. A lot of people are living in high school. What do I mean by that? Well, in high school, if you think back, you remember your high school years, it was a big change from when you were younger. You were wild, you were reckless, you enjoyed just expressing yourself and feeling really good about yourself. Well, then all of a sudden in high school, you didn't want to make yourself look bad. So all you did was eliminate risks. You decided you didn't want to look bad at all, so you held yourself back. You held yourself down. Well, it might not have happened exactly like that for you, but then as you got older, you got better at it. You got better at taking less and less risks. You got to stand out there. You got to go for it. You got to make sure this is your shot. We only get one shot. You know, let me give you an example. I said this before. We're only here for a flicker. You know how short of a period of time it is for our lifetime compared to the whole history of the world? Picture this. Get a bucket of water. Stick your hand in the bucket of water. For as long as that hole lasts there, that's how long our lifetime is. As long as that hole, you could see that hole in that bucket of water, that's how quick our life is over. You got to go for it while you got a shot. You got to take your best shot. You got to believe this is it. You got to believe this is your Super Bowl. This is your chance to make something happen. Push yourself. Hang around with people that believe in you. And if they don't believe in you, get away from them. Don't walk away, as they say, run away. Find somebody that believes in you, and I'll tell you what, you believe in yourself no matter what, and try as hard as you can to muster up the courage. Because it comes down to this, folks. You got to reach down deep and give yourself one more time, one more shot, and that's going to determine your destiny, folks. I hope you have a great week. Hope you enjoy the rest of the summer, and it's great talking to you, and we'll catch you next week. Take care, folks.